right, hockey fans, welcome inside the Mattamy Athletic Center as we get you set for the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. My name is Nico Cardarelli. We're broadcasting live through Parasport TV on the Canadian Blind Hockey YouTube channel, and we are just about set for our first of 22 games this weekend. You heard it right. We are streaming all 22 games live, starting here with the Low Vision and Development Division, where we'll be playing some 4-on-4 puck, and we're underway in this game between Team Black and Team Yellow as you're tuned in to the 2024 Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament. As always, hit us up on the live chat thread. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs throughout the broadcast as Ted Moritsugu comes up with the puck and makes a nice play to fire it off the boards down the ice, but just as quickly for Team Yellow, Dave Poitevin will send that the length of the ice, chasing after it here and trying to make a play in the offensive zone. That's Team Yellow's Dylan Provan, who makes his national tournament debut. Happy to have Dylan on the ice this weekend. Provan sends the puck into the corner. Francis Rankin behind the net, trying to cycle his way in front, off the post. Great chance, and the save made there by Bob Lowe, who gets the start for Team Black between the pipes. For Team Black, Bob Lowe, the starting goalie. For Team Yellow, actually can't quite catch the jersey number from here. I believe it's Raisa Kusela who got the start. Their other goalie, Ronald Johnson. The second goalie for Team Black, Ashley Warnell. So we'll get the face-off just outside the Team Black blue line, as we're playing running clock here in the in the Low Vision and Development Division. In the Select Division, which goes a little bit later today, I don't believe we're going to be playing running clock. I believe we'll have stop time in that game, but a great start to the tournament here, and what a weekend of action ahead as Provan sends the puck towards the net. It takes an edge and wakes its way over to the corner. There's the buzzer for the good, clean pass. So Team Yellow will now try execute a shot on goal, but nice defensive work that time for Team Black as Kevin Brown making the play. Puck into the corner, skating after it is Krishini, tries to center that in front. Sage Chung was there as well. They battle for it in the corner, centered out front. Chung swipes at it, unable to get it on net, and good defensive clearance there from Mark Sanders, who gets it out to the Team Black bench. Scrum for possession as Chung feeds it into the zone. Just as quickly back out to center ice. So the Low Vision and Development Division really focusing on allowing players to hone their skills, giving a place for everybody to play. There's a shot right on, and a big save as Rob Baldeo with the opportunity for Team Yellow, but Bob Lowe making his first great save of the day. And now here go Team Black in transition through center ice. This could be a 2-on-0 break. There's the clean pass, picked up by Tessa Rankin. Rankin shoots and scores! The first goal at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, scored by Tessa Rankin for Team Black in the Low Vision and Development Division, and what a beautiful goal. The 2-on-0 executed perfectly as James Pope slides it over to Tessa Rankin, and Tess buries it for a beauty to give Team Black the 1-0 lead. Well, it didn't take long to get the opening goal of the national tournament, and Windsor's own Tessa Rankin scores it as she gives Team Black the 1-0 lead. Ryan Kusi tracking back defensively. He's going to leave it there for a teammate in the form of Alex LeBlanc. LeBlanc plays it up the boards, trying to pick out Rankin. It actually may have been LeBlanc that assisted on that 2-on-0 goal. As Moritsugu comes up with it now. Ted Moritsugu hammers it off the boards towards the line. A battle ensues. Nice job as Poitevin tried to hold the zone, but his numerical counterpart in LeBlanc gets there first. I'll keep the comments coming in on the live chat thread through the YouTube live stream. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs throughout the day. A couple already coming in. We'll get to those at the next break. But here goes Rankin once again. Tessa Rankin shoots, this time off of Poitevin's stick and wide of the net. Good chance there for Tessa Rankin as she's looking for her second of the game. 9:40 to go in the first. Here goes Dave Poitevin, the Ice Owl. Long-time Toronto Ice Owl. That time he collides with Ryan Kusi. The two exchange a word. Poitevin from his belly flings it towards the net, and Bob Lowe there to make the save. Got to give a shout out to Bob Lowe, who has transitioned from a skater to a attendee, and man, he is looking good between the pipes. He's been getting some play with the Ice Owls as Team Black bring it in offside. That time Rankin a stride ahead of LeBlanc. But always a challenge to make that transition from being a skater to being attendee. I did that myself years ago, and well, you got to give Lowe a ton of credit for making the move. He looks like a natural between the pipes. Of course, representing Collingwood. As the puck brought ahead now by Team Yellow's Dylan Provan. Provan checking his options. Tries the drop pass. Completed to Brian McLean. McLean swiping away at it, but the defender there to clear it in Mark Sanders. And now a foot race ensues as Kevin Brown tries to pick it up at the blue line. Brown comes up with it. The American working the left wing, hits the hash marks. Takes it down low behind the net. Kevin Brown still in control here for Team Black. Tries to feather the pass to the top of the slot where James Pope was parked, but couldn't quite get it there. Now back at the point, Sanders holds the zone. Team Black trying to increase their lead. Brown picks up the pass from Sanders. He's checked closely by Provan. Dylan Provan making his national tournament debut, and he's putting on a great performance so far for Team Yellow as we get a delayed offside here. And now with Brown touching it, we'll get the whistle with 7:40 to go in the first period. Well, good news for our broadcast crew. I see the coffee station is being set up behind us, and with 8 games on the schedule today, we're going to need lots of that. 22 games in total this weekend. You know, I think back to 10 years ago, a little more than that, 2013 at the first tournament. Held back in 2013, the first Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. My goodness, has the event and the community ever grown? I think there were 4 games on the Saturday. We have more than doubled that this year. I think in total there might have been 8 games that weekend. 22 games this weekend. I mean, it has just exploded, both in terms of participation, popularity, and notoriety as well, as Team Yellow bring the puck in. Controlled here by Slava Kotov, who tries to go through the slot with that pass, picking out Francis Rankin. Rankin comes up with it now in the corner, battling against Edmonton's own Ryan Kusi. Kusi showing some of that Alberta grit out there as he sends Rankin down to the ice. No call, play continuing on as Kotov can't quite hold the zone. And now Slava picks it up at center ice, and we're going to get a whistle with Francis Rankin trying to get back on his own feet after that collision. And for player safety, they whistle the play down. So good that Francis able to continue here under his own power. He'll head back to the Team Yellow bench, and we'll get the face-off just outside the Team Black blue line. Let's get a couple of quick shout-outs in here, as we've got comments coming in from Sylvie saying she's cheering on Slava. And, of course, Hildy the dog is listening. All right, shout-out to Hildy. James giving a shout-out to Rommel on Team Yellow for making his national team tournament debut. Tim Kane, Captain America, cheering on his American teammate in Kevin Brown. And a big shout-out as well to Ted Reed and Mr. Haley. Thanks for chiming in. Let us know where you're tuned in from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some more comments as Brown tried to send the puck up the ice for Team Black. It's promptly shot back into their zone near side corner as Team Black working left to right across your screen. Team Yellow now in possession here in the offensive zone. Picked up as Rob Baldeo sends that one into the far corner. It was a half shot, half pass, and now it'll be secured by Joseph Robinson. Robinson tried to center in front, initially blocked as Ryan Kusi now comes up with it. Puck held up in the skates. Provan, his shot gets blocked by Moritsugu as flipped ahead, and now Kevin Brown is going to have a chance to skate this out through the neutral zone. Brown streaking up the left wing, stick handling the puck. Has a defender to beat in Shannon Murphy. He's got to make a clean pass. Dishes that one off to James Pope, but Pope unable to corral it cleanly, and here goes Dylan Provan back the other way for Team Yellow. Provan fights through the stick check from Brown. Sauces it back to the point. Nice pass. There's the shot. Oh, what a kick save! Bob Lowe kicks out the right pad to make his best save of the day, stonewalling Joseph Robinson on that shot from distance. Another shot, and Lowe gets a piece of it with his stick. This time it was Rob Baldeo letting it fly. Team Yellow starting to put on some pressure. Dylan Provan comes up with the puck, settles it down, shoots off of Moritsugu and into the near side corner as they battle for it. Swiped out front. As trying to make the play was Baldeo, but he lost his footing, and there's a shot from the point off a skate and in the back of the net. Team Yellow have tied this game at 1. The shot came from Dave Poitevin. I believe it went off of Rommel Crescini. We'll have to wait for the official announcement, but I believe it's Crescini. Might have been Joseph Robinson. I think they're going to give it to Robinson, but the shot from the point goes off the man and in. Tough break there for Lowe, who has made some great saves early on, but we're tied 1-1 with a little more than 2.5 minutes to go in the opening period. Puck picked up by Team Yellow. Francis Rankin, good to have him back out there after that knock he took earlier. Great lead pass as he picks out Provan. Dylan Provan tries to feed the pass over. Nicely defended, as coming back on the back check was Mark Sanders. And he did well to tie up the stick of Brian McLean. There's the clean pass. Chung back at the point. Shot attempt from Rankin gets blocked. Chung tries to swipe it out on the backhand. Rankin holds the point. Puck into the far corner. McLean chasing after it. Slava Kotov comes up with it. Centers in front as Kotov tried to pick out the player, but defended well, and now it'll be secured at center ice by Francis Rankin. Rankin takes it all the way back inside his own zone, behind his own net, where he starts to wheel out on the break. Plays it off the boards. Kotov battling, and Kotov does well to pick it up, and this could be a break for Team Yellow. It's a 2-on-0. Kotov makes the pass ahead for McLean. Shot right on. Big stick save by Bob Lowe. Lowe stood tall, didn't drop into the butterfly, and had the stick right there to make the save. That's some old school goaltending, and I love it. As Bob Lowe holding the fort right now for Team Black. Here's Team Yellow. There's a shot. Another stick save by Lowe, and a third stop as well. Two huge saves as Francis Rankin and Slava Kotov both get denied by Bob Lowe. That time Lowe got low as he went spread eagle on the second save in tight against Kotov. The first one from Rankin, it was a beautiful stick save. And Bob Lowe starting to put on a goaltending clinic here. 56.9 seconds remaining in the first period. As from the face-off, Team Black win it forward, and now Kevin Brown picks it up through center ice. Here goes Brown. He's the lone man in the zone for Team Black. He's got to make a clean pass before they can score a goal. Brown cycling. Pope heading through the slot. Brown trying to check his options for a pass. Working the half wall. Far side. Makes the pass over to Pope. Pope trying to corral this puck. Pope shoots. Oh, that one just went wide. What a chance there for James Pope and Team Black. Kevin Brown strips it away from the defender. Brown trying to muscle his way to the front of the net, but that time his path cut off by Rommel Crescini. Crescini doing a great job defensively. And update that the goal was touched by Joseph Robinson, so he gets the goal for Team Yellow. And that'll do it for the first period of play. What a great opening period here in the Low Vision and Development Division as you're tuned in to the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. All right, let's get you ready for the second period puck drop here in the Low Vision and Development Division as you're tuned in to the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Team Black taking on Team Yellow here in the Low Vision and Development Division as Team Black working left to right across your screen. And we're in a tight 1-1 game so far as the puck picked up now by Team Yellow's Slava Kotov. Kotov makes a great move. He's got Dylan Provan into the zone with him. Kotov trying to find him for the pass. Leaves it there. Provan shoots. Big save as, yes, I forgot to mention, we get a goaltending change here for Team Black. Ashley Warnell now into this game after Bob Lowe played a tremendous opening period of action. Lowe making some fantastic saves and getting a shout out from his Ice Owls teammate, big save Dave Brown, who's cheering on Team Black, and Bob Lowe, who made some tremendous saves in that opening frame. Here go Team Yellow. Dylan Provan, he'll track the loose puck. Working the near side boards, flips it over to Kotov. Kotov trying to corral it from his backhand. What a kick save! Warnell kicked out the left pad to make a tremendous save. Her best since coming in here in the second period. Secured by Team Black as LeBlanc trying to work his way through center ice, but it's stripped away by Poitevin and fired back inside the Team Black zone. Ted Moritsugu, he'll come up with it. Only momentarily as Kotov picks it up now for Team Yellow. The lone attacker in the zone. Up against 3 black players, he loses it, and now it's controlled by LeBlanc. LeBlanc has Tessa Rankin with him. LeBlanc tries to center it over to Rankin, goes over to the far side boards. Picked up by Rankin, she plays it back out through center ice. As Sanders takes control. Rankin trying to secure the loose puck. Working the near side half wall as tied up there with Joseph Robinson, who's got the goal for Team Yellow. Rankin, that's Tessa Rankin, she secures it for Team Black. Kotov there defensively, and Slava Kotov does a great job to fire that out through center ice. Moritsugu, the first man back for Team Black, banks it off the boards where it'll be secured by LeBlanc. Stripped away, nice job there by Francis Rankin, as now the 2 Rankins go head to head, and that time Francis gets the better of Tessa. Although Tessa's got the goal and Francis doesn't, so I guess she's still got bragging rights. Here goes Francis, shoots! That one didn't miss by much. Second chance, and he sneaks it through. Francis Rankin gives Team Yellow the 2-1 lead. And now he can go back to Tessa and say, see, I got one too. Big celly there from Francis. And Team Yellow take the lead here with 11 and a half minutes remaining in the second period. Team Yellow really picking up the pace of play here in the second. And after a slow start to the game, they have worked hard and have now been rewarded. But here go Team Black. Ryan Kusi, look at this play. Makes the pass over to Kevin Brown. Shoots. Oh, what a save! Raisa Kusela with her best save of the game so far. How about that from the Finnish international? As Raisa Kusela slams the door on Kevin Brown in tight. What a stop. Battle for the puck along the near half wall. Brown tries to center it, broken up initially by Sage Chung. Brown fights through the pack to get it back, tried to feed it over to James Pope. Into the near side corner where rimmed around the boards by Brian McLean. Out the far side all the way through center ice. And right in front of a couple of the select series players who are checking out the game from rink level, I see Simone Richard and Bruno Haché there. Of course, make sure you tune in a little bit later today when at 11:30 a.m. Team Canada Yellow against Team Canada Black in the select series. 8 games on the docket today, including the women's showcase game and the celebrity game a little bit later tonight. We're now making a good save on the shot from the half wall. Team Yellow holding the offensive zone here with 9:40 to go in the second period. Moritsugu clears it over to the far side boards. Kevin Brown picks it up at the hash marks, evades the forward check. Fires that one just past the reach of James Pope. It'll go down the ice and just has enough for the icing whistle. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs throughout the broadcast. Oh, so there you go. A change on the opening goal from Team Yellow. It's Rob Baldeo who gets the goal, and Francis Rankin drawing the assist. Rankin scoring the second goal for Team Yellow. So a couple of points in this game now for Francis Rankin. Oh, what a chance from the face-off. Kotov set up by Provan, but a huge save by Warnell. As Ashley Warnell has been phenomenal since taking over for Bob Lowe, who put on a goaltending clinic himself. Here go Team Black. Pass ahead for Kevin Brown. Shot, and scores! Kevin Brown gets the goal. Give the assist to Alex LeBlanc, and we're all tied up at 2. It was a play that developed through the neutral zone as Brown was stride for stride there, and the shot from distance from about the top of the circles floated over Cusella. And Kevin Brown ties this game 2-2. What a goal there from the American. And we're going to get a goaltending change here for Team Yellow, as Raisa Cusella will head to the bench and Ronald Johnson will take over. Cusella putting on a great performance today for Team Yellow. She made a couple of phenomenal stops. You can't blame her on that goal, though. That was a long shot with the puck flying through the air. Tough for the Tendies to track that puck. And you will notice a couple of rule adaptations here throughout the weekend. A larger puck, which rattles and makes noise. There's metal ball bearings inside of it, and easy to hear when it's along the ice. A little harder when it's up in the air. As here goes Team Yellow. Shot right on, and Warnell closes the 5-hole to make a great save on Francis Rankin. Of course, you'll hear an electronic buzzer as well. That's the clean pass indicator. And the rule stipulates once you enter the offensive zone, you have to make one clean pass before you can score a goal. The net's 1 foot shorter than standard nets. That's about it, though. As there's a shot, what a chance for Slava Kotov. What a blocker save by Ashley Warnell. Warnell quickly accumulating some highlight reel saves here, as she has been busy since taking over for Bob Lowe at the start of the second. Here goes Dave Poitevin for Team Yellow. He's got Rankin with him, and Rankin buries it! His second of the game, Francis Rankin fires it home. And Team Yellow are back in front. They now lead it 3-2. 3 points in the game for Francis Rankin. 2 goals and an assist. As Poitevin and Kotov were right there in the mix as well. Poitevin will get the primary assist, setting up that beauty for Rankin. No chance for Warnell on that shot in tight. Shannon Murphy, he slides that out through center. Quickly feathered ahead by Joseph Robinson as he gets the puck in deep. Ted Mortsugu, he'll come up with it, firing it around the near side boards. Swiped in front there by Brian McLean, but no one in a yellow jersey to get a stick onto it. And now Joseph Robinson plays it back out to the blue line. But just out of the reach of Rob Baldeo, who gets his first national tournament goal a little bit earlier in this game. Kevin Brown tries to gain the zone for Team Black. Baldeo there to make the defensive play, and now Joseph Robinson does well to get the puck in deep. 5 minutes to go in the second period. Moritsugu, who I think continues to hold the claim as the oldest player in the tournament into his 80s, as we get our first penalty of the weekend here. Ryan Kusi crashing in to Rob Baldeo. I think it's going to be Baldeo who gets ticketed with the call. So Baldeo, with a smile on his face, will head over to the penalty box. He's got a goal. He's got a penalty. If he gets an assist, and I don't think he's going to drop the gloves, we'll call it the Gordy hat trick of sorts. Nice debut today for Baldeo. So Team Black will get the first power play of the weekend as they set up for the 4-on-3 advantage. from the face-off. Scrummed over to the near side boards. Played around over to the far wing. Moritsugu. Oh, we have a defender crash into his own net as Brian McLean lost his orientation on the ice, crashed into the net, tumbled over it, and that went right down on the back of Ronald Johnson, who seems to be okay, but I guess he's got to praise McLean for back checking. He checked right back into the net. You know what? With the running clock, not a bad strategy. That took a good 20 seconds off the penalty kill. Whether McLean meant to do that or not, I don't think he did, but hey, whatever works to kill the penalty. Moritsugu tries to hold the point. Nice job there with the oncoming Kotov. Makes the pass. LeBlanc shoots. Stick save, big rebound. They cleared to the line, but not out. Kusi does well to hammer it back in deep. After the rebound came off the stick of the Tendy Johnson. Behind the net, Murphy swipes it around the boards. Kusi is going to make a play at the line here for Team Black. Tries to get around Kotov, couldn't do so, and now Slava Kotov sends that down the ice. Picked up here by Kotov, short-handed, minute 30 remaining on the penalty kill. As McLean inadvertently collides with LeBlanc, the two continue on though. Here goes Kusi, great stick handling. McLean tries to slow him down. McLean does well to take him towards the end boards without committing a penalty. LeBlanc tried to center that one, Rankin in the vicinity. It's off the skate of Kusi, but he's gassed and heading to the bench for a change. LeBlanc holds the zone. Chung gets to it now for Team Yellow. Tries to bank it off the boards and out. Nice job by LeBlanc to keep it in. As Tessa Rankin tries to scoop it up behind the net. 40 seconds left in the power play. That time LeBlanc unable to corral the centering attempt. And now Kotov battles for it through center ice, and this is going to be a penalty against Team Black as the last man back taking the tripping call, and that's going to be a penalty coming up here. Tripping is the call. Can't quite make out the jersey though. That might be Dylan Wood. Well, we'll have to get confirmation, but with the final minute here in the second period and the Team Yellow player now out of the box, it's a power play here for Team Yellow. Shot from the point. That one tracked just wide as Poitevin let it fly. 38 seconds to go in the period. Sanders clears it to the line, but not past Poitevin, who holds the zone. Feathers the shot. That's going to trickle wide of the net. Kevin Brown picks it up. Brown smacks it off the boards down the ice. 20 seconds to go in the period. That might do it for the second frame as Poitevin picks it up and starts to wheel out. Banks it off the boards down the ice. Brown will get to it under 10 seconds to go in the frame as Team Yellow and Team Black in a tightly contested battle, and after 2 periods of play, it's Team Yellow leading 3-2 over Team Black in the low vision and development division as you're tuned in to the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Third period coming up next. Hey Matt, who's 22? Denis LeBlanc? Thank you. It's all good. No worries. Third period of play now underway as we're starting the third with a Team Yellow power play. In a tightly contested game as they lead it 3-2 here in the third. And looking to increase their lead with the man advantage. It's a 4-on-3 power play as Team Black pick up the puck inside their own zone. Nice hit thrown at the end there. Physical play picking up Brian McLean as he laid that one on one of the Team Black defenders who was a little slow to get up, but seemingly okay now. That was Mark Sanders who took the hit. McLean gets to the front of the net, but can't receive the pass from Kotov, and now it'll be picked up by Shannon Murphy inside his own zone. Murphy sends that down the length of the ice, and that's going to go for an icing. So a minute remaining in the power play for Team Yellow. Denny LeBlanc, the player in the box for Team Black, he got nabbed with that tripping penalty. And only about 40 seconds remaining on the power play now for Team Yellow as they'll take this face off to the right of their goaltender, Ronald Johnson. Coaches for these squads for Team Black, it's James Bullock, Fred Angers, and Nathan Tree. That's right, Nathan coaching as well, not just playing in the open division, but coaching this weekend as well, coming to us from Blind Ice Hockey UK. For Team Yellow, Ken Baby, Charles Levasseur, and Carmen Pekarainen, the coaches for Team Yellow. As here goes Denny LeBlanc back on the ice, so Team Yellow unable to capitalize on the power play. And we get some 4-on-4 action here with Kevin Brown working after the puck. I think I knew it. Puck sent in here by Team Black as it'll be Dylan Provan picking it up for Team Yellow. Now Provan through center ice trying to get them on the attacking side of center. Provan brings the puck into the offensive zone, tries the drop pass. Brown ties him up. There's the good pass as Joseph Robinson tries to corral it for a shot. At the blue line, held in. Nice job by Baldeo to hold the zone. Provan comes up with it. Cycling around. Dylan Provan teeing up the shot. Warnell there for the stick save as she had the left pad and the stick there to make the stop. Kusi overskates it. Kevin Brown can't quite corral it. Baldeo tries to swipe it on net, but he's taken down. And then it's cleared down the ice by Kevin Brown, and this is going to go for icing with 11 and a half minutes remaining in the third period of play. Well, a full slate of action today. First of 8 games on the schedule. Up next at 10:30 a.m. we've got the Children's Division, followed by the Select Division Canada Black vs. Canada Yellow, the Youth Division at 1:30, the 2 Open Division games, and then the Women's Showcase game and the Celebrity Showcase game. And I'm calling all of them today. I'll be calling 19 of the 22 games this weekend. I think that's a new record for me. I'd have to go back in my previous notes. I think 18 was the previous record. I'm going to have to choose my words selectively to make sure I still have a voice come Sunday. From the face-off, centered in front. Nice job defensively. LeBlanc with a half clearance, and now he'll pick it up as they dig away for it, and Alex LeBlanc had the clearance, but now it's picked up by Ryan Kusi. 10 minutes to go in the third. Kusi in the near corner catches an edge and spins around before Kotov comes in and strips it away. Great to have Ryan Kusi back at the tournament this year after being unable to participate last year. Picked up Rankin with the shot from distance. That one off the stick of Moritsugu. Kotov tries to center it. That one just missed the stick of Krashini. Back in front, Kotov with the touch, and that one going just wide of the net. Alex LeBlanc, half clearance, held in at the line. What a kick save! Warnell with the reflex save, kicking out the right pad to make that stop. And with a dead puck, we'll get the whistle and a stoppage here. As the snack bar opening up behind us, and that brings a smile to everybody's face. We're going to have popcorn. We're going to have coffee. This is going to be a great weekend, guys. It always is. Of course, expecting a packed house here a little bit later today when the school kids will come out. And I think we're expecting over 2,000 school kids to take in the Select Series game between Canada Black, Canada Yellow. It is going to be loud in here once those kids pile in. Not just because it's an exciting hockey game, but because they get to spend the morning at the rink instead of in the classroom. Who doesn't love that? Here goes Kevin Brown for Team Black, working the far side wing. Tries to drop the puck back. It's broken up nicely by Brian McLean. McLean overskates it at center ice, picked up and brought into the offensive zone by Sanders. Makes the pass to Brown, shoots, that's blocked. Great job by Poitevin to get the shin pads on that attempt. Trying to hold the zone for Team Black is James Pope, kicks it forward. Scrumming for possession there. Delayed offside, they quickly get right, and now Kevin Brown chasing after it, but it's fired out through center ice. And secured here by Sanders. Sanders tries to chip it over to Brown, but McLean there on the forward check. Brown fights through that check, and now he has it through the center ice circle. Kevin Brown, he's got a teammate with him in Denny LeBlanc, tries the draw pass. LeBlanc picks it up, shoots a high sky shot, but went over the net and wide as Brown tries the wraparound. Nothing doing, defended well there as Poitevin and Baldeo teaming up to make that defensive stop. And now McLean tracking it in front of the Team Black bench. Runs out of real estate as Mark Sanders gets there. Through center ice where Team Yellow swipe it forward. Controlled by Sanders. Makes the pass for Alex LeBlanc. LeBlanc, he's got Tessa Rankin with him. Tries the drop pass over to Denny LeBlanc. But just missing it, and coming off the bench, Slava Kotov feeds it ahead. Here goes Dylan Provan. Provan around the defender. They got to make a clean pass. Provan drops for Kotov. Shoots, big pad save, the rebound there. And Warnell covers it up as Ashley Warnell continues to keep Team Black in this game, making save after save. Her lower net play so strong. Ashley Warnell really covering the bottom of the net perfectly, and her kick saves have been spot on today. I believe she comes from the Halifax program in Warnell. Should definitely be proud of her play so far today. Tessa Rankin, she got run into the boards there, but seemingly okay. Good to see her pop back up under her own power with 5:20 remaining here in the period. Digging away for it is Kotov. Once again gets tied up with Tessa Rankin. Kotov from his backside trying to dig it loose. Clean pass. It gets past Chung and out across the blue line, so Provan has to leave the zone and Team Yellow will try again. Provan from the half wall, tries to center it for Kotov. Nothing doing there. Picked up now by Ryan Kusi. Kusi streaking ahead. He's got Rankin with him. Kusi takes it to the near side corner. Down at the goal line. Kusi, with his back to the boards, tries to center it. It went all the way through the high slot and out through center ice with 4.5 minutes remaining in the third. Here goes Dylan Provan for Team Yellow, picking up the loose puck. He's got Kotov as the trailer. Feeds the pass over to Slava Kotov, who had it go off the heel of his stick. Now takes the backhander, shot right on, and Warnell makes the 5-hole save, freezing it for the face-off. So with 4:10 remaining in the third period, it's a 1-goal game as Team Yellow taking on Team Black here in the opening matchup at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And oh man, that's trouble. As one of the St. Denis brothers here, Gary St. Denis, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Of course, the boys, Gary and Wayne, will be playing in the open division. I think they put you guys on the same team, didn't they? The Canucks, that's right. That's trouble for any of the teams in the open division. Great to see you. We'll catch up later, buddy. You know, I saw him last night across the street. I haven't seen him today yet. As here goes Team Black, they start to wheel out of their own zone with 3:20 left in the third. Puck picked up and controlled by Mark Sanders. Sanders brings it ahead. Makes the pass over to Kevin Brown. They're working for the equalizer. Brown with a backhander. He got some serious loft on that shot, and it went over top the net. Brown, he's really working for that game-tying goal. Holds the zone. Nice job here by Kevin Brown. Trying to be a wrecking ball out there right now. Brown shoots, and that one tracks wide of the net. Defender there in Francis Rankin was ready to sprawl out and block it if necessary. And what a game Francis Rankin has had. 2 goals and an assist. Contributing on all 3 tallies today for Team Yellow. Of course, his sister Tessa Rankin picking up one of the 2 goals for Team Black. James Pope, as we'll get the stoppage, and they'll stop the clock here with 2:22 remaining in the third. As Pope got a little spun around, and for player safety, they'll whistle things down here. Well, more and more fans starting to come into the Mattamy Athletic Center. I look across the rink and I see national team head coach Paul Cairns talking to some players and fans as Warnell will freeze that for the face-off. The puck just dying in the crease. 2:05 remaining here in the third, running time right now. It's Team Black starting to have the clock work against them. But lots of familiar faces in the stands and around the rink this weekend. If you're in the Toronto area, come on down. We're at the Mattamy Athletic Center, the former Maple Leaf Gardens at 50 Carlton Street. And if you can't make it to the rink, well, we're streaming all 22 games this weekend on the Canadian Blind Hockey YouTube channel with the broadcast produced by Parasport TV. Team Yellow making the clean pass, but here goes Tessa Rankin. She clears it through center ice with 1:20 remaining in the third. So Team Black, if they want to equalize, they got to do it now with just 1:10 remaining. Team Yellow get the puck in deep once again. Slava Kotov digs it off the end boards, but it's intercepted by Alex LeBlanc. LeBlanc fires it through the open ice area across the line, but it'll be Team Yellow's Rob Aldeo to pick it up. Brian McLean there as well. McLean into the corner. Final minute of play in the third period. Maritzagu tries to tie up the man. LeBlanc. Brown gets it to the line, but not past Chung. Great play there by Chung. Picked up by McLean. Wraps it off the end boards. Kotov from the goal line, far side of the net, tries to center. 30 seconds remaining in the third. As Baldeo picks it up at center ice. Brown tries to pick his pocket. Nothing doing. Moritzagu. He'll stop the puck and now swipe it off the boards and out. Alex LeBlanc trying to pick it up for Team Black. Gets around the man. 10 seconds to go. Kevin Brown's got to join him in the zone, but he overskates it. And that's going to do it for the comeback for Team Black. They're going to run out of time as the buzzer sounds. And in the opening game of the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, Team Yellow victorious over Team Black in the low vision and development division by a score of 3-2. Well, folks, we'll be right back. Up next, we've got the children's division. So don't go anywhere. We'll get the next live stream going here in just a moment as you're tuned in to the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.